Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Draw With Me, where we put 10 minutes on the clock and try and draw as much as possible. Now, the drawing challenge is a personal challenge, so whether you are drawing with crayons, pencils, color pencils, airbrush, or drawing heads, torsos, full body, it doesn't matter. It is a challenge that is for you, and you get to decide what is going to help you progress further to help you level up in your artistic career. Now, today is the final day of Black History Month, and we are going to be drawing panthro. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I think that panthro should be on the list, but we will get to that in a little bit. Now, there's plenty of reference for panthro, so if you do not have it or if you do not know the character, please go ahead and pause this video and grab your materials and your reference, and when you are ready, just come on back and we will get started. All right, well, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so panthro. I 100% believe that he needs to be on this Black History Month panel because, well, I mean, he was the black thundercat, right? There was no way, no two ways around it. So I'm like, yeah. When I was deciding, I keep saying we, but when I was deciding who should be on the list, I was like, there are some characters that technically, right? They're like, well, they're not black, but, right? And panthro is definitely one of those where you're like, but I mean, come on, right? It was voiced by a very prolific black actor, so it's like there's that, and then I mean, the way that he acted and what he always did and all that kind of good stuff, you're just like yeah. So yeah, you definitely, if you disagree, you should let me know why. Because I just can't see how anyone would think he's not. So I'm definitely curious if there is someone out there who's like, nah, absolutely not. Because I just, like I said, I couldn't see why. So if you have reason, please let me know, and we can have ourselves a little discussion as to what you think, why. But I will stand by my decision of, yeah, he's definitely a black character. But growing up, so I can be 100% honest with you guys. Growing up, Thundercats was my jam. I loved Thundercats. Right, so having panthro as a character was always something that I was like, yeah, I love panthro. And he was a martial artist. I loved panthro. 100% loved panthro. This is gonna come out this way a little bit. This is gonna come out this way a little bit. All right, and then we'll put one last one. No, we're not going to draw that one, but we'll draw this one. There we go. We'll draw that one back there. 6 minutes. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, panthro, he was the mechanic, he was smart, he was the martial arts master, it was just like, he was just everything that I loved. as a kid. It was like, yeah. So yeah. It's just like I don't even know what to say, because he was so awesome. He created so many things for the Thundercats. I mean, he made that tank. He made a tank out of nothing, right? All junk from, as he would say, from the junk that he salvaged from the wreckage of their ship. He was able to make like the Thunder Tank, which was, he was just really cool. Really, really cool character. I highly recommend you guys checking out Thundercats if you haven't. It's an old show. It's from the 80s. In my opinion, tons of fun. You know, some of it, you know, acting and whatnot may not hold up, and the intro is still one of the top intros, if you ask me, right? But the animation in the end, you know, when they're doing episodes almost every day, the thing that starts lacking is definitely the quality of the animation. Like, well, I mean, that goes for anything, right? Like the quality of syndicated animation and stuff that has to come out all the time is, I mean, to an extent, lesser quality because of time constraints, right? But it's still good. Thought it was still awesome. The intro, still one of my favorites, right? So highly, highly recommend. Just go check it out. I don't think, if you're following me, I don't think you'll be disappointed with Thundercats or Panthro. So yeah, definitely go check both of them out. All right, I think we're good. Alright, it's red. Why would we want? Okay, we need red. Blue. Definitely blue. We gotta. Even though we gotta go fast, still want to make sure that you're not making unnecessary mistakes. Especially if you're trying, you know, like me, I'm trying to make this something viable for conventions that I can do at conventions. So I can't go around making all kinds of mistakes because, well, that would be bad. Okay, and this was a different color altogether, and we'll add in the details of that later. And then for him, all right, so So one of the hardest things to do is match colors for, you know, when someone has done something digitally and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to draw this character. It's really hard because, you know, there's obviously, in my experience, way more, there's way more colors digitally than there is available for me, at least in markers. So let's put it like that. Like it's a lot harder to do with markers because there is literally only so many colors you can get. And so, you know, it's one of those ones where you're like, oh, well, what kind of color is it? So I had to pick for his skin, which is clearly like a blue-gray color, I had to pick something that was more or less a blue-green because it was the closest that I could get. So it's interesting to do the color matches. Right. Oh my goodness. And I know that my time is going, fleeting, moving away so fast. So I mean, so close. The main thing that didn't get done, the spikes, and it's like, it was so close, so very close when it came to finishing panthro off. But alas, right? We got so far. And man, and I can tell, like, there's certain spots like this just obliterated the line. So it's gonna be nice to be able to come back and fix it up and stuff like that. But if you made it, congratulations. If you didn't, it's okay. Clearly, right? I didn't finish either. But would love to see your progress over on my Discord channel and for you to join our community there. So the link is in the description. Would love to see you and your art and the progress you are making on these 10-minute challenges. Now, if you're new to the channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notified every single time that I drop new content. Thank you all so very much, and I will see you at the next episode.